about the detailed technique. We can see this video first. Well, just any questions if you have, you can just leave in the comment section, or any other questions you want to know, you can just tell us in the comment section. We are the manufacturer of the waste tire, waste plastic pyrolysis equipment, and e-waste recycling equipment. Also, in this live show, we will share the e-waste and the biomass carbonization furnace. Let's see about this 3D video first. The process of the carbonization mainly consists of 3 steps: the pre-treatment, carbonization, and the post-treatment. And these pre-treatment stages mainly to remove the impurities in the raw material and adjust the moisture content in order to improve the carbonization, the efficiency and the quality. And in the carbonization stage, the biomass, by using maybe nearly 30 minutes to just get the products, get the charcoal after the processing is under just without oxygen or low oxygen environment. And the post-treatment stage is to separate, the purify and process the char products in order to obtain the carbon products to meet the requirements. And now in this 3D video, right now shows us the discharging or the slagging product. This is the purification of the smoke that we need to release. The first is the cooling device to cool down the temperature of the gas, and then by using the spraying tower to spray out the impurities that we need to emission. So the gas that we have been produced by this production, or we call it the same gas, that is, we can recycle them and be the heating temperature at the drying machine and the carbonization furnace. And the smoke that we will just using the purification system to release. And this is the feeding system to feed the raw material into the drying machine and then go into the carbonization furnace. The moisture of the raw material that go into the furnace just is better for to lower it to 15%. And then use the burner and the extra heating stores to heat the carbonization host. The raw material will be just carbonization, and to be the charcoal with vinegar, and also we can get the tar and this same gas. And this is the circulating system. The hot wind, we will use it to just burn the drying machine and carbonization furnace again. This is the indirect heating. We use the hot wind burner to burn the furnace because it can use for 7 to 10 days, so it's better for us to process the indirect heating system for the prolonged service life of this furnace. This is a slagging step. The hot wind recycling system. All the gas from the carbonization furnace are cooled for the rare outlet into the cyclone dust collector with the water covered and passed to the hot wind furnace to carbonization and for heating. So the normal temperature of the carbonization furnace is 40 to 60 degree. And the standard for the raw material, we also need to just to lower the 15% of the moisture, and it's better for you to crush that smaller than 3 centimeter of the raw material. So after processing, we can get nearly 30% of the charcoal, and also have got some wood vinegar from them. Just the wood vinegar, it will just have influence of the water content. If we have more water content in it, so we can get much more vinegar. And let's see about this catalog. This is the 3D layout of the carbonization furnace. In the feeding system, that is to feed the raw material and then the drying machine. If your material, the moisture of the material is lower than 15, so it's not necessary for this drying machine. But if you have much more water content, so it will suggest you to have a drying machine, so which will have a higher working capacity and efficiency and the quality of the products. And then by using this feeding range, you will go into the carbonization reactor for heating nearly 20 to 30 minutes. This is a whole carbonization process, and some like the sizes of the particles and the water content and the quality of the charcoal will have some influence of this carbonization time. And then there's a slagging step. By using the slagging wrench that with the water cover outside, that we can just slag the charcoal at the same time to lower the temperature of them. And here is a purification system to purify the smoke that we need to release. We will have a cyclone collector and spraying tower to spray out. Like may have some sulfur dioxide or other harmful particles inside to purify them and to reach the standards that we can measure. And this is the water pool for the spraying tower, and this is the pool that whether you have, it will just depend on your capacity. So here is the 3D layout of the carbonization furnace. And what is a carbonization? It shows very clearly while the carbonization machine is a device that burns materials such as bamboo, wood after the oxygen deficient conditions, or just have some just spontaneous conditions on the surface to decompose them into the gas, charcoal, tar, and so on. So it is a called charcoal making machine. You can see the raw material. The first main raw material that we can process is the biomass. Here has some example of the biomass that we can process, like the coconut shell, plum shell, straw dust, bamboo, the corn cob, rice husks, straw, wood, and so on. And also we have other kind of raw materials that can be processed. And one of the main materials is the biomass, and also have some sludge category, like the city sludge, municipal sludge, or the industrial sludge, this kind of sludge. And also have some rubbish that we can process, like electronic waste, solid waste, have some hazardous waste. We can also use this carbonization furnace to process them. And what products we can get? Here gives the example, the four main products. First one is the charcoal. That it shows some applications of the charcoal, like to smelting, to be the fuel, to purify, or be the fertilizer, or have some be the installation materials. And the second one with vinegar can be the soil improvement, to deodorize, be the fertilizer, additive, and food preservation. And the tar can be the fuel, can be the waterproof, and also be the raw material of the carbon black. While the carbon black have a high heating energy, can just replace the coal to use, or can be the raw material of the paint, or some other like the rubber, to be have a wider use of the carbon black. And the waste gas. For the waste gas, after processing, it will first come to the drying machine to dry them. And if the temperature is enough, and the high temperature of the gas will go into the carbonization furnace to get this reactor for heating. So this is the waste gas application, just we can use them directly and to save our extra heating energy. And this is the equipment structure. It includes the feeding system. We use the sold environment of this feeding screw conveyor, and then to feed them into the powerless furnace. And it is standard of the raw material better to be lower than 15% of the moisture and 2 centimeters of the sizes. That will have a high working efficiency. And after 20 to 30 minutes of the carbonization, we will get the charcoal with vinegar by using this slagging winch to slag them. And this is the spraying tower that is to purify this gas. So the whole production line, we are all environmental friendly, don't have any pollutions. The only pollution that we need to process is about the smoke. There are no other kind of waste things, like we don't have the chemical waste, water pollution, or the other ways to cap the pollution. So for about the smoke, we will get the spraying tower. And here are some technical parameters. It shows some main information about this input, output, and the sizes of the raw material, like just for reference. And the model, the capacity of this, we have 1 ton, 2 tons, 3 tons per hour. But if you need a larger one or smaller one, you can contact with our sales manager and our engineer. We are just support to customize. So you can just tell us how many materials you need to process every day or every hour, and about your land square, about your materials, the feature, so we can give you the customize the production line that is most suitable for your materials and your requirements. And here is the reactor sizes, just for reference. Also, that has been customized. And the feeding type is continuous feeding. We have the semi-continuous and the batch type. But the continuous one is much more popular and is being welcomed by our clients. It can work for 7 to 10 days. That was high efficiency and a big capacity to process every day. This is a continuous heating, and the heating method is indirect heating, just like the 3D video shows. We will use the hot wind furnace to get the wind, and because it will just work for such a long day, if we use the direct heating, it may have influence of the reactor inside. So in order to prolong the service life of our material, of our plant, so we use indirect heating. But if you choose the batch type or the semi-continuous combination system, combination plant, we will use the direct heating, because it will for quickly to heat the furnace and to heat the materials. Because like the batch type, we can get 1 batch for 1 day or 1 hour, so we don't need to have such a long time to heat the furnace. So you can use the direct heating. For some details, you can ask our engineer. Well, because now I can't see if there are anybody in my live show or is there any comments. If you have some questions, you can leave in the comment section. My assistant will just answer you, or you can send a private message to us. Just the sales manager will add you immediately and give you our catalog, our certificate, and you can just directly contact with our engineer. We are the manufacturer of the combination furnace with tire, with plastic, pyrolysis equipment, and also the e-waste like the lithium battery and the solar panels, recycling equipment. And the land required, that is for this different capacity for reference. And so a worker requires, for the whole production line, we only need 1 or 2 workers just to control the whole production line, only in the feeding system and the slagging system. Because we have the PLC system, so the whole production line will work automatically. So it's much more labor saving. And the project cases. Here are some of our project cases of the combination equipment. And now our company has customers from all over the world, more than 120 countries. So if you want to visit our client's workshop, you can also contact with us, because now I can't see the client's comment section. So you can leave requirements to our assistant in the comment section. It will answer you. If you need the catalog and the certificate, also the quotation, you can contact with our sales manager. You can leave your WhatsApp, email in the comment section. Then our sales manager will add you immediately and tell you about our details of this equipment. Here are some kinds of the customers, like this Chinese customer is 1 ton per hour of the combination furnace, and this is the Brazil customer for 3 ton of the sawdust combination equipment, and this is in Chongqing province, one of the Chinese customer for the sawdust. Nigeria for a plum shell, because they're much more the plum in Africa. We have many customers from Africa, so we set up a subsidiary company in Nigeria. If you need to visit, you can also contact with our Nigeria's customer and sales manager. It's much more convenient. And also in other countries, because we have 120 countries, we have our customers. So if you need to visit our client's workshop, you can ask our sales manager if in this place have our project cases. We can just take you, or if they have our engineer. In some of our countries have many of our customers, so we will set some engineers in that places. You can directly contact with our engineer. And this is the customer feedback. And now we have our own workshop, own factories in Henan province in China. If you need to see the production of this equipment, or to know more details of this equipment, because the details just have influence of the quality, safety running, and the service life. So you can come to our factory. It's also welcome to come to our factory in any days, or you can stay here for many days to see how we build the equipment about the installation, about the furnace, about the winch, screw conveyor, and so on to prolong the service life. What material we use, what is the detailed technique about the rolling, about the furnace heating, and so on. And this is the feedback, like feedback customer in India, Egypt, and some American customers. Some good feedback of our engineer. Because we have the after-sales service, you can send your if you need the prolonged after-sales service, we have 1 year warranty. And if your just the products go into your workshop, but you need the installation and the training of the workers, our engineer, rather than we have some local engineer or engineer in China in our company, can go to your workshop to help you to install, to operate, and train your workers. And here is the profile of our company. We are a Henan Doing Environmental Protection Technology Company. It is one of the subsidiary company of Henan Doing Holdings. A comprehensive environmental equipment manufacturer that integrating technology design, research and development, machine production, sales and after-sales service in one. Just rely on the excellent technical R&D strengths and innovation spirit. Our company has won up to 23 new utility patent and innovation patents, and our company is honored as National High Technological Enterprise Award by the Multiple Science and Technological Commission. So our factory is located in Jiaozuo City. Here is the picture of our factory at the covered area that's nearly 40,000 square meters. Display several sets of the equipment prototypes. So now we have our prototypes in our factory. You can see here, and we can have experiment of your raw materials. That is a free service for you to test about the working efficiency, about the quality of the products. And this is the free after-sales service. And just welcome to visit and test the machine of the raw materials. Here is a factory displays. Here are two different workshop. This is for some spare parts, and here is the main production line of the reactor of the furnace. Here is the factory area and the placement site of some spare parts store. Other products like the copper wire regulator machine, PCB board recycling machine, they are almost the same technique. That is the separating, the crushing and separating, that we can get different materials, different products after processing. Like the PCB board, we can get the copper, aluminium, and other some metals and dismetals. And there's a lithium battery recycling machine. We can also get the black powder and these copper, aluminium, and also more materials. We can have some solar panels, recycling equipment, can recycle the aluminium, copper, silicone, plastic, glasses after production. In our service, as I showed before, we include the pre-sale service, the on-site service, and after-sale service in one. The pre-sale service, you can visit the production of the whole workshop is in Jiaozuo City, Henan Province, and the one-to-one device configuration scheme, you can just directly contact with our engineer. We can tell you about the parameter of our equipment, and you can customize of the certificate. Also, we will give you the certificate plan for you, depends on your capacity, depends on your raw materials to have the best efficiency and the quality of the raw materials. And the plan of the placement side is also, we have another engineering team to give you this service for you. So you can send your placement, the view picture of your workshop, and we can give you the placement site and underground site. The on-site service, you can check the production on the machine and communicate with equipment manufacturing progress anytime. After sale service, we have 1 year warranty, and the guide equipment installation and debugging and technical training. This is also for our after-sale service of the engineering team. And so this is the whole production line. If you have any questions, you can leave in the comment section. No more other questions, because I can't see the comment section, or is there anybody in my live show now? So you can send your information to us. My clients will just my assistant will answer you, or if you want to directly talk with our engineer and the sales manager, you can send a private message to us to tell us your WhatsApp, email, telephone, or other contact ways. So it's better for more convenient communication. And this is the honor that we have. And the customer is more than 2,000. The exporting company now is more than 120 countries. The technical engineer, more than 40 engineer team. Okay, and let's start from the very beginning to see about the detail technique. Welcome our friends. We are doing holdings, the manufacture of the waste tire, waste plastic, carbonization furnace, and also the economic carbonization furnace. And also we have the crushing and separation system for the e-waste. All the environmental friendly equipment that can process different scrap things, different waste, chemical waste, industrial waste, medical waste, daily waste, or have some solid waste, hazardous waste. Here is the 3D video. You can have a look at this. Let's show the detail technique. Let's see some pictures of the equipment. It will show you about what's the carbonization furnace look like. Here is a video of the carbonization furnace. Like this is the feeding system, the feeding step. It's inside it will have the conveying the spare part. and the carbonization furnace. This is a prototype in our workshop. And now this is the outlet of the charcoal. You can see we used the all-covered installation cover that can just more protect of the heating energy and is much more safe, because the whole inner body of the furnace is all covered in the installation cover. Inside is we can use a stainless steel, or we can use the blower plate of this furnace, and outside is the installation cover. It will have 3 to 6 layers to protect the temperature, and just on the production, our worker can touch the out of this furnace, because it's much more safe. This is the video of one of the prototype of the carbonization furnace. And here is another one. Here is outlet. The hole is smaller than the inlet. It will just link with the carbonization system, the burner and the tail gas burner. It's kind of different with the 3D video. This heating system, also the indirect heating, but we use the burner to give the heating. It will have a burning chamber just under the furnace. The burning chamber will just, when the air hit to high temperature, and it will just heat the furnace. This capacity is much more larger, higher than the gray furnace we see before. This is the inlet. You can use the screw conveyor. The particles, the particle of the raw material better to be lower than 2 centimeters, and moisture better for 15%. And the drying machine. This is not the final products, the final equipment. We will have the screw inside to put and to spread out the particles. Okay, and if you come to our factory, you can see this kind of prototype. It's in Henan province in China, in central China. Very convenient about the transportation. You can come here by train or high-speed train. Okay, our company is located in Zhengzhou City, Henan province. If you come to our company, it's much more convenient than to come to our factory. So you can come to our company first, and our sales manager will just take you to the factory by car. You can come here to talk with our engineer first to see about the requirements, and we will give you introduce about our equipment, give you some to have a communication, and then take you to the factory to see this detail technique. Okay, and here are some pictures, like the furnace, what it looks like. This is a small capacity, like or 1 ton, or just more than 50 kilogram per hour. We also have some larger one to process 2 tons, 3 tons each hour. If we have a large one, we will have the 2 section of the furnace. This is the inlet, the spring to put the parameters inside and to push them to go into the backwards. This is a drawing machine. You can see a kind of technique. The details, like this is the steel guide to ensure the furnace will roll in one line. It will don't have some damage after the rolling. And this is a tube that to give the standard. Here's kind of pictures of our furnace machine. If you have any questions, you can leave in the comment section. My assistant will answer you, because I know right now some kind of problem of the internet. I can't see how is there anybody in my live show, or if you have any questions, you can leave in the comment section. My assistant will answer you. Or if you want to have a deep communication, you can send your private message to us, tell us your WhatsApp, email. Our engineer will contact with you immediately. Here is the video of the carbonization furnace. You can see the whole production line. Now we can get different products after processing. After the carbonization, we can get the charcoal, wood vinegar, tar, and syngas. But we can get nearly 30 to 40% of the charcoal, 20% of the wood vinegar, 30% of the tail gas, and 6% of the tar. The value of the gas, nearly 1,100 kcal. And the calorific value of the tar is 5,000. And also some information about the density of the wood vinegar liquid is 1.02 to 1.05 kilogram each cubic meter, and the density of the tar is 1.05 to 1.2 kilogram each cubic meter. So, and the other products, the charcoal, the main component of the charcoal after carbonization is elemental carbon with fixed carbon content above 75% and ash content below 5%. The calorific value of the charcoal fully combusted is 7,000 kcal each kilogram. Current market prices of the raw material of charcoal power is about 151 each ton. This is in China. So just for reference, if you have some requirements to know about the market, you can contact with our sales manager. We can give you a deep introduction. And so the general enough to do the machinism charcoal is about 120 mesh. To just can reach to the standard. So the carbonization is the heating and decomposing of the wood and or other biomass materials to this kind of products. This is kind of principles of the production, also known as the charcoal burning in the carbonization furnace. The physical changes is mainly the dehydration, degassing, and drying process. And chemical changings is mainly two types of the reactions: the thermal decomposition and the thermal condensation. The process consists of three main steps about the pyrolysis, carbonization, and cooling. The cooling is the process of cooling the freshly formed charcoal at room temperature so that it can just cure it to the final from other tar. So depending on the pieces of the biomass, the products of the carbonization are used to make the barbecue charcoal, hooker charcoal, charcoal-based soil conditioners, carbon-based organic fertilizers, and so on. Have a widely use of the different products. And this is the CD video. You can see about this first. Welcome our new friends. If you have any questions, you can leave in the comment section. My assistant will answer you. And this is all the products that we have about the lithium battery recycling equipment and the carbonization furnace equipment, solar panel recycling equipment, the system to process the e-waste, by using the crushing and separating technique. And so we have some pictures in our factory that is better for you to see about our land square. And this is the insulation furnace and the outside of the insulation cover. And here we have the video of our factory about the furnace. This is one of the workshop of the carbonization furnace. Yeah, here it is. And this is the workers get to the welding process. Okay, so any questions you can leave in the comment section. If you want to see another other information, like want to see the carbonization furnace or the lithium battery recycling furnace equipment and the waste tire with plastic pyrolysis equipment, you can leave in the comment section. My assistant will tell me and I can get the 3D video from them. For example, the waste tire recycling equipment, we can get the fuel oil, carbon black, and syngas after processing. They are called solid waste. And also have some hazardous waste like the oil sludge, coal tar sludge, and so on. Then also we can get the oil after processing, and this is a more safe and environmental friendly ways to process this kind of hazardous waste. And some electricity waste, the e-waste from like the lithium battery, solar panel, PCB board, we can use the crushing and separation machine by using the physical waste to process them into the different metals and particles. And this is to process the carbonization, the biomass, like the coconut shell, the corn cob, the rice husks, and so on, the plum shell that maybe like in China, if you just process the biomass, the most common ways is just to burn them. They have some smoke and go into the air, some black smoke. But if we use this, we can not only process them in environmental friendly ways, but also we can get some products to get a profit with a high market, a large market of this business. If you are interested in this, you can leave in the comment section, or if you have any questions, or if you want to know the price list, the catalog, you can send your requirements to us privately. Tell us what equipment you want to know, and it's better for you to tell us your WhatsApp, email, or telephone. Then our sales manager can add you immediately and send you this kind of information. Or if you are convenient to have the telephone communicate, you can also contact with our manager. This is another workshop or factory to show this prototype. Okay, and now let's go back to see the layout again. Okay, about the technology parameters. You can cut the screen. It shows the input, output, and the standards of the raw materials, and also the capacity. For the capacity, we have 1 ton, 2 tons, 3 tons per day. If you need a larger one or a smaller one, you can also contact with our engineer and sales manager, where all the equipment is support to customize. So today we show us about the continuous ways for the heating, like in the 3D video and the video of the prototype are all continuous one. It can, what is continuous? That is to feed and get the carbonization reaction and have the slagging step at the same time. So it can work for 7 to 10 days without stop. And for the batch type one, it's maybe 1 batch for 1 day. We need to cool down the charcoal and to slag them. And the semi-continuous one, we can get 3 batch for 2 days. But the most popular one for our equipment is the continuous one, with high efficiency, more environmental friendly, and also it is more expensive. It's just suitable for a large capacity. indirect heating to prolong the service life, and the heating flue is fuel oil. PRG is the natural gas and the syngas, or you can use the tar wood to get the heating. In the furnace, the temperature is 200 to 300, and in the furnace, 400 to 600. Land required and the workers required, just for reference. All the equipment just support to customize. Okay, so this is today's information. If you have any questions, you can send a private message to us to tell us your requirements, and we can send you our catalog, our price list for you. Thank you for watching today. We are doing holdings, manufacture of the carbonization furnace, e-waste recycling equipment, and the waste tire with plastic pyrolysis.